Okay. So the goal of this session for the speakers and also for our audience is that to gain a better understanding of the key differences between a job and a career, and to explore the factors that Gen Z like us should consider when making important career decisions. So without further ado, let us dive into our discussions. So this talk will be comprising of. So the session will comprises of three sessions. Is that we will have a discussion between me and also the speakers for the understanding of the audiences. So for the first sessions, I will, or for the first questions, I believe, it's like I would like to ask our first speaker, which is Sheikh Muhammad Bahari, is that what is the fundamental difference between a job and a career? It would be great actually to start clear definitions to set the foundations for our discussion. May I pass the question to you?
First and foremost, thank you so much for inviting us to Niraza. The difference between a job and a career. I think that's one of the things I ask myself because it's something I've been working in this line for the past 30 years. And it's obviously, as you can see, I'm still in the same line in insurance. So obviously, it's not so much of a mundane job. It's more my life. It's my career for me. It's something you have to have a passion in what you're doing. So that's
Right, so I believe, yeah, a job and a career is more towards whether you found your passion in your job. Because I believe a job can be a career, but a career doesn't really definitely have to be a job. So I think that's a great sharing session from our first speaker. So I'd like to move on to our next question, which is I would like to give the question to our second speaker, which is Hafid Izami. So as representative from Alliance Malaysia, how do you approach talent development and career growth within your organizations? Because I believe this question will give us insight as how a renowned company fosters employee growth for our Gen Z generation. So I believe, speaker, the stage is yours. Thank you. So let me pick the question first, and let's see how the speakers gonna work. So there's a question for Mr. Sheikh Muhammad Bukhari, number 4. Okay, so the question is that what is the So I believe that is how alliance become bigger and much bigger. So the next one will be to our third speaker, which is Miss Fandus is Miss.
Yeah.
So Miss Siti Fairuz. So is it in an increasingly digital world, how it is for young professional to stay up to date with industry trends and new technologies? Because I believe advancement in technology impacts almost every industry, including alliance. So I would like to hear your thoughts on this matter. So please.
I think it's very much so. You have to be actually be on the move. Always, your internet has always the speed. You have to be fast. You have to always be on the go. If not, you'll be obsolete.
Sure.
But something is life.
All right, sure.
Online.
That's a great advice for everyone, I would say. So moving on, Mr. Sheikh, I believe. Okay, so how can one turn a job into a fulfilling career? Because I believe many young individuals, such as us, as a Gen Z, begin with jobs but aspire for fulfilling careers. We would like to hear your suggestion on achieving that transition. All right, sure. Thank you, Mr. Sheikh. So next one is our beloved speaker, is Mr. Hafiz, is that work-life balance. This is a great topic, ladies and gentlemen. So work-life balance is becoming more emphasized in the modern workplace. So how does organization support its employees in achieving a healthy work-life balance? Because I believe this will provide a perspective on how a reputable organization such as Alliance prioritize employee well-being. All right, sure. Thank you so much, Mr. Hafiz, for such elaborate discussions. So, I believe, okay, so our last question, I believe, from myself, is that, as a moderator, is that, is what advice would you give your younger self when it comes to navigating through job opportunities and building a successful career? Because I believe personal anecdotes and wisdom from your own journeys can become valuables for us as a Gen Z, as your audience. So please, Ms. Virus. Thank you so much, Ms. Virus, for answering for the advices.
Mr. Ammeir, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Speaker happy.
Okay, we now
Test 1, 2, 3.
nanti bila macam tu just kalau nak tunjuk abang akan cakap
Hello?
abang akan WhatsApp like question follow kita bagi dah follow question dulu. So,
Yeah. Testing 1, 2. Okay, okay. Testing 1, 2, 3.
kamera tak
Testing 1, 2, 3. Cubaan suara 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Nah, boleh. Ya. Cubaan suara 1, 2, 3, cubaan. Maksud dia boleh dia walau kalau dia satu apa? Satu. Ke suara yang beza. Dua. Satu, dua, tiga. Jangan jauh lah. Jauh lah. Okay. Testing one, two. Test. Kalau macam ni tak okay. Kalau macam ni okay. Okay.
enggak lagi left question tak?
right, so I think for the speakers, we will open our forum discussions towards our live audiences. So for the live audiences, if you guys have any questions, oh yes, we have a questions from our audience. Yes, so will you please? Yeah, sure.
Okay, just a question for the speaker. As a Gen Z job seeker, how important is it to prioritize passion and personal interests when choosing a career path?
Thank you for the question.
Tanya siapa yang nak respond? Ya, ya. I will see you next in the morning. Yeah, next to the. I think that will be right. You? Okay, Jimmy. Okay, it's a wrap.
What are some of the potential drawbacks of progressing musically career advancement without considering work-life balance?
Tak akan bersuara. Okay, another question from me.
All right, so we will open our discussion session toward our live audiences. So for the live audiences, including for our live YouTube audiences, if you guys have any questions, please, it will be better for you guys to mention the speaker first, as who would you like to answer your questions. Okay, so with that, I would like to open to the audiences. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Is there anyone? All right, sure, yes.
Assalamualaikum. So a question to Mr. Hafiz. Okay, the question starts is, what are some of potential drawback of progressing slowly to career advancement without considering work-life balance? Thank you.
All right, sure, thank you. That's a great question. So, Mr. Hafiz, if you would answer the questions for the students, I should.
Okay, I think this is. Thank you.
So I hope the answers are really answering the question from the students. So, moving on, you guys have any questions towards our own speakers? Yes, yes. Okay. So, as a Gen Z job seeker, how important it is to prioritize passion and personal interest when choosing a career path? So, I would like to pass the question to Miss Siti Virus. Yes, Miss, if you like. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes, sure.
My name is Raja Gopal. I'm from Bachelor of Taxation. My question will be for to Mr. Sheikh. How to how how you decide to thank you.
Alright, sure. Mr. Sheikh, if you would. Thank you.
Okay, contoh kalau macam abang cakap, okay, abang cakap macam abang Q, awak macam jam question pada ni, abang akan macam Q macam ni, abang akan WhatsApp awak. Itu je. Okay. So, question nanti, Q&A ni yang akan Q awak juga, Syafiq, saya kalau Q mus.
For the life and so on. Um, thank you so much, Mr. Virus. Mr. Virus, Miss City Virus. Uh, uh, Miss City Virus for answering the question from audience. So, all right. So I believe we still have time for another one last question from the audiences. So audiences, please throw out your last questions.
I have a question.
Yes, thank you.
My name is Mus. My question is blah blah blah. Thank you.
All right, sure, thank you. So I would like to pass the question to the speakers. If anyone would like to answer the questions. Yes, sure. All right. All right, sure. Thank you so much for answering the questions, Mr. Bukhari, Mr. Sheikh. So I believe that's all the questions from our audience. Thank you so much, audiences, for participating with us in our discussions. So I believe time has been jealous with us, speakers, and also ladies and gentlemen. So I would like to close our discussion is that we hope that this discussion had a fruitful insights towards all of the audiences as a part of the Gen Z generations. Because I believe this discussion brought a lot into our mind as how we see job and also career. So in order, I will say, my last summary of that is to remember the journey of self-discovery and growth is ongoing. And we encourage all of our viewers to stay curious, persistent, and adaptable as they pursue their aspirations. And that concludes our next gen session on job versus career. We look forward to seeing you all in our future events. And that's all, speakers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for attending for today and have a nice day. Thank you. So live akan tutup dulu kan? So I would like to invite all our audience to come in front for our photo sessions. Okay. Saya akan ada yang have a great day. Yang last sekali, saya akan beritahu. So thank you so much. That we will conclude our next gen series, Job and Career. So that's all. Thank you so much for the audiences for participating with us, and I hope we will see you again in our future event. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Have a nice day. Yeah, have a great day. Oh, saya mention je lah, so dorang stay. Thank you so much and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye. So I would like to remind our audiences to stay in your seats because we will have our photo sessions after the token of a so I would like to remind everyone to remain on your seat because we will have our photo session after this. All right, thank you. Therefore, I would like to invite everyone to come to the front because for our photo sessions, if that's okay, come.